which is probably taking care of our NBC, National Building Codes, all the standards related to the fire safety. They are coming under CD, and there are different committees are there. What is being done? I request sir to kindly have his say on this codes and standards. One thing before he starts, earlier the things were very, very difficult because BIS means have a standard first. We had to buy it. It used to be costing a lot of money, and when our times when we were studying, things were not available that easily. Now things are so easy. BIS has really come to that extent that you can just simply download the thing.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you, Sharma sir, and my esteemed speakers of the panel. Just a brief introduction. Bureau of Indian Standards is a national standards body. It makes standards, but it's not a regulatory authority. That I just wanted to tell all of you. BIS makes the Civil Engineering Department of BIS makes standards in firefighting. We are having, if you see to it, we are having now two committees exclusively for. One is CD 22, where we look into the firefighting sectional committee, and we are having a CD 36, which deals with the fire and life safety committees, and we are having what sir told, National Building Code. It is coming under CD 46. If we come to the National Building Code, National Building Code is having an exclusive portion part 4, which is dealing with fire and life safety. It comes with a 3-pronged attack, mainly to prevent fire prevention, fire safety, and fire protection. Now, as sir told, these concerns, what has been pointed out by my esteemed speaker, have already been considered in the revision of the National Building Code, which is at present under that revision is going on. The last revision was in NBC 2016, and it's high time we come up with the latest version. And to draw from Mr. Lalit, I just wanted to tell that in this latest revision we are considering putting some guidelines for buildings up to 4 stories. So that is being considered in a big way in this CD 46 meetings, and shortly we will be coming up with the preliminary draft. And what Mr. Agarwal also told, we are already having a chapter annexed 8 in NBC where we have covered the provisions of metro. In this context, another new thing which is going to come up in this NBC is the concept of data centers. Previously, we were having a sort of a storage unit, we were having a sort of office space. Now comes the concept of data centers, where there is more machines. Those are very important. So we are planning to bring out an annex in the NBC for looking into this data center and the provisions which are required. What my panelist Dr. Vishwanathan told regarding the guidelines. So that is also, I just quote the guiding administrative provisions regarding code compliance regarding the duties and powers of officials, permits including for temporary structure inspections, means of appeal, violations, stop work orders, including change of occupancies. All these are being being taken up in the latest revision of NBC 2000 NBC. So another thing what Sharma sir has told is regarding the awareness of people. Because see, the best, whatever design, whatever you do, the best indicator is the person who is occupying that area. He is the first responder for that fire. What sir told, if we see there is a burning coming, a cable is being burned, that smell, it's very unique. We can immediately identify it. If you are having a gas stove, the cooking system, if there is any gas leak, that smell comes to us immediately and we identify. So we are So this sort of awareness has to come. And in this regard, I just wanted to mention that we are having NFSC in Nagpur. We have now recently thought of preparing some SOPs, a sort of a standard operating procedures. Due to some fire incidents which have occurred recently, we are planning to make some standard operating procedures for establishment like small hospitals, community level health centers in semi-rural, rural areas, because if you see that this awareness, whatever awareness is there in the urban areas, it is very less in the rural and semi-rural, and in the rural area it is rather, we are not still penetrated up to that level. So it's a very difficult task, but we are planning to prepare some SOPs in collaboration with NFSC Nagpur, so that in the future we can address this issue. Thank you.
Mr. Bhadra, one thing, I mean, we have got people from all the disciplines. We are consultants, they are from the builder and maybe users also. So now, suppose somebody has got some point regarding some NBC, somewhere they find the difficulty that this needs to be done. So how they can just access to NBC, I mean, Bureau of Indian Standard, so that their opinion is coming and that can be considered at a right forum.
Okay. Thank you, sir, for pointing this out. I just wanted to inform, as Sharma sir told previously, all our Indian standards are now freely downloadable. You just have to have a valid email ID. You log into BIS account and all the indigenous standards. And mostly in civil engineering, I would love to tell you that out of around 1850 odd standards, we are only having around 60 standards which have been adopted from international standards, which are not readily downloadable. Apart from that, 1800 odd standards are all free to download, and most of our fire standards are also indigenous standards and they are freely downloadable. So what you have to do is just log into the website. You have to go to the committee. You can go to the relevant committee. You just click on the publish standards. You will find the standards. Against any standard, you can give a comment. Same happens with the NBC also. NBC, you can just log into the committee of CED 46, where you will having, there is two standards. One is the CED 40 under CED 46. One is the NBC 2016. Other is the Standard Development Building Rules, which is SP 73. So you can just click on that, make a comment, and you can comment. Otherwise, you can just give a mail to our civil engineering department. It's very easy, ced@bis.gov.in, or you can just directly give a mail to CED 46, just CED 46@bis.gov.in for any comments pertaining to NBC. So
thank you very much. I think this is a good information that everybody should, wherever, because the shoe pinches is known to the people who are wearing the shoes. So we should be in a position, never try to keep calm that okay, somebody will do it, and but something happens somewhere, something is, we are finding a difficulty for anything that purpose, quantity of water storage, or anything which is not done properly, which is not being possible to be done. I think things should be referred back to the BIS. There are different committees, there are specialist people who are using in different areas, so they will take care of this. Now I think we can have some few questions, 3-4 questions now. Anybody from the audience, they would like to ask question to any of the panelists?